Conference from the 31st of October to the 1st of November at the Hyatt Regency, and Bliss is going to be at booth number 23. You do not want to miss them. You definitely want to check out all the things that they have in store. And this morning, joining us on set, Regional Manager Sarona Rupchan and QHSE Coordinator and Marketing Executive Clarianne Boudram. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show. Welcome back, I should say, to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just to recap, I know that we did it last time, but I really want people to kind of get an idea, an overview as to what Bliss is all about. So can I start with you, Sarona?
Sure, of course.
Tell us, what is Bliss? Well, first of all, what does it stand for? Because it's an acronym. And what are you guys all about?
All right, so Bliss stands for Ben Lomond Industrial and Safety Solutions Limited. That name would have birthed from where our first location was, which is in Ben Lomond Village, Williamsville. And of course, from there we would have branched out. The business started in 2012. And of course, this year we celebrated 11 years. Basically, we are a safety supplies company, so head-to-toe PPE. As you can see, we're already dressed in some of them. And of course, this is what we provide to not only retail clients, but corporate clients as well throughout Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah. And Clarianne, I realize that you all do safety a little bit different. You have it a little bit more stylish than we are accustomed seeing. Is that particularly, is that purposely done?
Yes, it is purposely done in that we tend to keep up to date with trends while meeting particular standards as well. So whilst we made the standards and all of our products are registered with the applicable NSE, CSA, regardless of, we tend to keep safety trendy, but it's suited for the application that it is required for.
Yeah. And that's very, very important, because I know people want to look good when they're working, but they also want to be safe, right?
Yes.
So you want to cover both bases. All right, so we have this conference coming up it's this weekend, essentially, but this week, from the 31st to the 1st. Yeah. What can we expect from the booth from Bliss?
For us, we always come to stand out. Of course, one of the things that we want to promote, of course, is HSSC, so health, safety, security. And of course, for us, I think the safety aspect of this is something that everybody is aware of. But we want to showcase what we have. There's so many things in our industry that a lot of people don't know that we carry, and I think that's most important. Showcasing that, showcasing the persons and the talent that we have as well. I think that's one of the most exciting things that we want to do to promote the business, and we've been doing this for quite some time. Because, I mean, it's one of the things where you don't always see some companies coming out to showcase because they're already in the business, they've been out. But I think, you know, just coming out there and showing what we have continuously, it shows really that it's a strong brand.
Yeah, definitely. You mentioned the products that people don't know that you have. Bring them on.
So, firstly, especially with our workwear, I think that's something that not a lot of people think that we actually do into majorly, because we manufacture locally. So basically what we're wearing today is manufactured in one of our facilities, and that is something that we offer to the public, as well as custom fit. It's something that is catered to men and women, of course, but of course ladies prefer to have something that's really fitting to their body.
People and them thing.
Correct. And you know, it is really with a difference, and that's what we bring to the table.
So, in terms of the price point, Clarianne, let me jump across to you.
Right.
When it comes to manufacturing your own, producing your own stuff, and tailoring it to suit different people, does that then make it more expensive than your competition?
Of course, there is a custom fit fee. If you need specially made uniforms, we will have to measure you. So that comes with an additional cost. Now, it's not too costly, it's very affordable as well. What is extremely important is that most of our uniforms, you can get it off the shelf. So with that now, you kind of minus that fee. So you come in, you're trying on your fit. Only if you need like alterations or you need adjustments is where we send you down to the manufacturing sector, and then you get tailored to suit your body type. Yeah.
Why was it so important for you guys to be at the AmCham HSSE conference?
Being that we are a health and safety company and we supply PP, it is necessary that we showcase not only what we have in the store, but we put it out there. We tend to learn, we tend to gain experience, we tend to, you know, just empower each other as well as our counterparts. So this is what is important to us. It's not just being a safety supply store. It is also taking what we have in-house and carrying it out there so you all can see exactly what Bliss stands for.
Yeah, and the safety stuff ranges, like you said, from head to toe, right? So we have, let me just see if I can break it down. If I miss out anything, let me know, right? So we have hard hats or helmets.
Right.
We have goggles or glasses for the eyes, and we have different styles in those, I assume.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Coming on the road, we have, what does cover your mouth? You have face masks.
Yeah, you have respirators as well.
Respirators, face masks. All right. And then we have, well, the outfits that I see you all wearing. We have tops and bottoms. We have
Correct.
overalls, full covered. We have boots. Yes. Steel tip.
Steel too.
All of them are steel too, or we have variety?
You have a variety. It depends. Of course, we do carry different types. So, I mean, it's definitely suited to, let's just say some industries prefer not a steel toe, but something that's non-steel toe, meaning it's non-metallic.
Right.
That is something that we offer as well for the industry.
All right. Did I miss anything in terms of going from head to toe? I imagine they have harness and...
Harnesses, lanyards, you have ear plugs, air protection is most important.
Right, I forgot about ears.
Yeah, then there's so many other things. High visibility is something that's very important as well. And then, of course, with the heat that we've been having, we have cooling products that are available.
Like what?
They're cooling towels, they're cooling, it's a headgear sort of, but it's actually a hat that has that portion to the back, so it keeps you cool.
How does it stay cool in this heat?
Normally what you do, you tend to put it in water, it stays there, you bring it dry, well, damp, and then you put it on. It keeps you cool for about 6 hours or so.
Okay.
So it's something that, I mean, not everybody carries. I mean, a lot of people are very, you know, a little bit cautious towards it, but I think it's, you know, something that
I think it could come in very handy, and especially how it's hot outside here these days.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh yeah, I forget gloves. That's what Sayo was now reminding us. One of the things we missed out was gloves. But I know that there are also different types of gloves, right? So like we have the plastic ones that would be more suited for medical environments. But for outdoor, we use maybe leather or rubber or...
You can use leather. You can use something that is polyester and nitrile. And of course, for the medical industry, it's nitrile or latex.
Sorry, about plastic. That's
so, I mean, a lot of people get confused about it because of the way that it looks.
Right.
But of course, the components are different.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we also bring to the table. Knowledge and learning is very important.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned being part of the manufacturing sector, right? So, in terms of some of the products, I know you mentioned the tops that you're wearing or like the overalls and that kind of stuff. But what about things like shoes and gloves? You'll also produce that locally?
No, we don't produce that locally, but we do have our own line of Viking gloves that recently came in. With regards to the shoe.
You said Viking gloves?
Viking. Yeah, we also have Viking rubber steel toe shoe and non-steel toe as well. So that is our Bliss brand.
What makes it special?
So our shoe, you can get, like I said, you have the shoe that is steel toe, non-steel toe. So you can get puncture resistance, you can get the ones with the cap in front, you can get for chemical resistance as well. So it depends on the application that you're using it for. There is even the garden shoes that comes in, we have small sizes. So for tiny feet, you can get it from a small size, go up to big sizes. And it's a wide variety of shoes. So when you come in, the normal thing we do, we ask you what you want it for, you fit you, and you try it on, and you...
And you have different color options and things you can make it look good.
Yeah.
All right, that is making sure. Now, for those who are watching and they're like, oh my goodness, I love what they're talking about, I want to find them, and I'm not going to be at the conference. Where are your stores located so that they can find you?
So we have stores throughout Trinidad, starting in the south, our Williamsville location, which is our factory outlet. We also have that store at the South Park Mall in San Fernando. That's a safety store.
Right.
We have a concept store in Marabella. And of course, coming up onto your end, it's the Grand Bazaar Safety Store, as well as the Eastgate's Mall location.
And I understand that you have a brand new one that's about to drop.
Yes, it's about to drop. It's coming pretty soon. We are looking forward to November. We are opening the boot store in South Park.
A boot store in South Park, so it's strictly shoes.
Dedicated to strictly shoes.
Why was that decision taken?
Because we have been having a lot of clients that request our safety shoes. We decided to, you know, we not only just listen to what you guys want, we tend to heed and provide as well. So we decided on the boot store, it will be dedicated to a full range of safety boots, whether it be composite toe, carbon toe, steel toe, you name it. It will be meted in the standard as well. It comes with class and style. So there will be a wide variety of sizes. So you can get for small feet, there will be men, there will be ladies. So it comes with a variety. So anyone suited for the industry, whether it be construction, mechanical, oil and gas, you name it, we will have you covered.
Nice, man. Love to hear that. Now, when it comes to HSSC, what are some of the concerns that people generally have that, for example, will be addressed in this conference?
I know for certain health is one. Safety and security, as much as it's just right there, I think safety and security is also number one. The safety and security of employees are very important and critical. Not just personal protective, but of course, you know, when you don't educate, then, we tend to have a gap. And I think the education is what's important here, and empowering persons to know what their right is as well, their right to have what they need for the proper job and what they're doing. And I think that's most important for managers, supervisors who are at the conference to learn and to grow with that. And of course, to see that things are changing, and you kind of need to keep up with the times as well, and make sure that you are correct to standards, and make sure that you're providing exactly what is required for the industry.
Do you have any idea how often, how up to date the laws are regarding HSSE?
So I know that for the most recent, there has been just very few changes.
Right.
There's nothing that has been done for probably 2016, if I remember correctly. But what has been ongoing is that with AmCham and a lot of the other chambers, they've been trying to, try to rewrite things and put things into perspective for persons to follow. And I think they're going down the right path. It's just that we need, the help of the government, especially, to really endorse that and promote it in order for it to be out and, for persons to abide by those standards.
Yeah, I was about to ask how persons been abiding by them so far.
So where it comes to like the laws and the HSE rules and regulations, what I think is challenging is the concept and understanding of these rules and regulations. This is where safety professionals comes in, or managers comes in. This is where persons with experience and who has been out there in the field can take it now and pass it down. So the understanding comes from, yes, we can read, we can understand, but it's also how you apply it and how you bring it forth to them. So that is what we tend to want to gain from this conference as well. We want to meet, we want to network, we want to learn, we want to share. So in terms of the laws and rules and regulations, of course, persons may interpret it differently, but you need to know exactly what it is. You need to do your research, you need to read, you need to keep updated with standards, protocols, procedures, you name it. So this is what we're about.
So in the case of like a smaller business that is, getting into whatever the industry may be, and their rules, the HSSE rules that every business should have to follow and set up in place, right? But some small businesses might say to themselves, this is too expensive. This is a cost that I don't need. What would you say in response to those people?
I would say go with the basics. To be honest, there's something that is more costly than just not providing that. That is a person's life. Actually, there's no cost to that. And I think, just going with the basics is most important. And that's what we're here for, to advise. A lot of people just don't want to dive into the most expensive boots and pairs of gloves. But if you have the basics that covers the risks that are attached to what you're doing, it provides a good starting point for, to build on that.
And would you say that also applies to consumers in the home, people who might be doing little DIY projects at home or gardening or whatever?
Of course. So, yeah, we have things tailored to DIY projects as well, homeowners, garden, personals. So you can come in. Like I said, it's a wide variety of stuff that we have. And expense, yes, I agree that everything comes with a cost. But however, as Serena would have mentioned, we have a tagline, safety isn't expensive, it's priceless. And that is what we go by. And that's your life, your health, your well-being, your mental. It is priceless. So we would try to listen to you. We try to fit your budget. This is why we brought in a new line of Viking clubs, because it's tailored to you and yet still it is cost effective as well.
Okay. Well, ladies, let me thank you so much for joining us this morning and say congratulations on all the work that you've been doing. And, of course, visit them at booth number 23 at the Health and Safety, Security, Environment Conference and Exhibition that's taking place on the 31st and the 1st of November, 31st of October and the 1st of November. You don't want to miss it at the Hyatt, and you can check them and get more information. Before we go, can you give us a quick number that we can get in contact with the business if anybody wants to call and see what's going on?
Yes, of course. You guys can reach out to 221-1631 or 222-4101, and the CSR will be willing and ready to help you.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, ladies, so very much, and do enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As well.
No problem. We take a quick break and come back with more at the Now Morning Show. Stick around.
So you have to get up and I get it. One thing me I pray, get my money and build my dreams. Rep for my city and fix my scheme. System matter, so they set it. So you have to get up and I get it. Get a youth them a dream. Get your money and